when I was 16, I started on puberty blockers, and I was on that for a year, and I continued with it for an extra year along with cross-sex hormones. I felt angry that, no one was there to really say any different, and I was allowed to run with this idea that I had.
I had top surgery when it was a month before I turned 17. I honestly don't think I was at an age where I was able to fully, truly understand. I obviously realized at a surface level, yeah, there's a chance I could regret this. There's a chance that anybody could regret something down the line. But I was just so sure that that wasn't the case.
When I was 16, I decided that I was trans, but I took testosterone for a few years, and I had 2 botched surgeries on my chest, and immediately after the second one, the denial that I had been in for the last few years just fell apart, and I was faced with the fact that I was living a lie and that I just couldn't do it anymore.
I don't envy these parents. I think they're making decisions in a very difficult environment. I know that we do informed consent, but really, how realistic is it to believe that a 14 or 15-year-old or 16-year-old has really the capacity to make that kind of decision for him or herself?
How do you consent a 14-year-old to lifelong infertility? How do you consent a stressed 17-year-old to permanent voice changes, increased risk of heart disease?
I'm on the verge of cross hormones right now. I'm excited just to become a woman, to have breasts, to have a beautiful figure, to just be a woman. We signed the legal papers on Friday, so it's all set with the cross hormones, and I'm really excited.
The guidelines have always said that cross hormones should start when an adolescent is 16 years old. And that's something that we've been working on with our therapist. He really feels that Ariel is ready.
My excitement to start the cross hormones completely overrules my despair to just not have a child of my own.
How can an 11-year-old give consent to taking medication which is going to have long-term, unknown, as you say, consequences? What is really striking is the lack of the usual appropriate medical caution. Children
can't make a choice like that. They don't actually have the ability to make informed consent. The ramifications of it are so serious because it involves people being sterilized, and that's just so horrible.
I really don't think at that age that you can know absolutely everything about yourself. But I regret having made the decision when I did. I made that decision, and I did that at such an early point in my life. And I wish I could go back and have a redo button